This is the future. This has got to be the cheapest 1080p, 240 hertz curved gaming monitor that I've ever seen. As you guys can see, I've got a curved gaming monitor, 1 millisecond response time, 240 hertz, 1080p, like everything that you want in a gaming monitor when it comes to response time. And I just got this, and I've got to say that I'm impressed that they're getting so nice and so cheap. And there's just so much in this, and they're just getting cheaper and cheaper. Yay, technology. So once you get it out of the package, this is what it's gonna look like. It's beautiful, it's curved. It doesn't come with a whole lot of stuff. You've got pretty much everything here. You've got the stand, you've got the gaming monitor user manual, and then of course you have an HDMI cable. I'm really hoping that that cable is a 2.0 cable. I have not tested it yet, but I have read the book, and there is a display port on the back which supports 240. There is an HDMI port that supports HDMI 2.0, which can do the 240. And there's also a 1.4 HDMI, which does not support it. So for whatever reason, one of them is slow and one of them is fast. So we got to figure out which one's which. But first, let's, of course, put this together. Quite easy. You have the base, and then you have the head. This is going to go on the back of the monitor. And then right back here is where we attach the base, and then with the 2 included screws. And just like that, it's been put together. Easy as just having a screwdriver. It's only 2 screws. So if we look at the back of the monitor here, you can see it's got some vents on the side. Doesn't look like there's a fan in there, but it's some cooling vents. This does not have any sort of speakers, so if you have this, definitely make sure that you have some sort of speakers or headphones, because there is a headphone jack in there. This is the little toggle switch, so you've got the on-off button, up, down, left, right. You can move stuff around there. And then you also have all of your inputs here. So your power, USB, I guess, is only for service. Your 2 HDMIs, so we got to figure out which one's the fast and slow, and you've got your display port. So if you look here on the back, you can see that this is where this is going to attach to get your mount on. You also do have some sort of liner on here, so you gotta pick this thing off, get it nice and clean so we can pop this on. All right, so you can see those 3 little holes there, and then we've got 3 hooks right here. We're gonna pop this in at an angle and then click it into place. And now that we have it into place, now we have a stand. And it's got a little bit of adjustability. You can see it doesn't exactly go up and down, but it does tilt forward and backwards through this hinge right here. So you can tilt it forward or you can tilt it up, but in terms of moving it up and down, I don't see any adjustment there, so I don't think that's an option. All right, so I just plugged it into HDMI 1. So we're going to see which one is the 120 and which one can go up to 240. All right, it looks like as I'm in here, I've got this at 163 hertz. Where's my mouse? And we're gonna jump in here real quick and we're gonna see what we are able to get. Let's go into advanced. And it looks like 120 is the best that we can get on HDMI 1. So let's jump on over to HDMI number 2, the one that says HDMI number 2, and see if we can get that 240. All right, we just got the second one plugged in. It just popped immediately back up here. And it looks like that is the one, 240. So with the right cable, we've solved 2 things with this. The cable that it comes with is a 2.0 or above cable, so we can do 240 hertz. And HDMI 2 port in the back is going to be the one that gets you that 240. Well, first things first, without really doing anything, just going to Google, you can see how dark my hand. This is very bright display. I don't have the number for the nits brightness, but this is a bright panel. Not gonna lie, very, very bright. So let's jump over to YouTube and get a nice video going. So I know this is me recording, but the picture quality is quite amazing. This is full screen. This is just a YouTube video, so you know the compression on YouTube videos, and you can see just because I'm recording that, it doesn't look very good. You can see the lines, but the quality and the colors are very, very good. So we know the colors are good, and we know the resolution looks really good. Let's try the frame rates. So I'm just gonna grab Halo just because it's in my Steam account. We're gonna jump in here and we're gonna see what it looks like at a high frame rate. All right, so here we are, just jumped into the game, and I've got a 1080 Ti, so I don't have anything super, super special, but just sitting here, 198, 200, I've got it maxed out at 240. So me looking around, as you can see, this is just buttery smooth with the 240, and just me looking around, yeah, I'm sitting at 230, 220, but it is so smooth at 240. It's so strange when you're seeing it. You probably can't see this because you're watching it on YouTube, but dang, is it smooth. Just like butter. I don't know why butter is always smooth. Maybe we should come up with something else that's smooth. And I've never had a curved display before, but actually having a curved display, it doesn't wrap around you, but it is the beginning of it starting to wrap around, and it is much more immersive. Like, it really puts the screen kind of like closer to you, more field of vision without slamming it towards your face. It's really nice because you can see it's got a decent curve to it. And this is a 32 inch, so this is a decent sized monitor itself. I've seen monitors, at least last time I looked at this price, they were not 32, they were not 240. Like, technology is just getting crazy and the prices go down with it. It's wonderful. Well, I really don't know what else to say besides I love it. This is going to be an absolute staple in any gamer setup. You've got 240, 1080, which most graphics cards like myself can, I mean, at 1080, certain games, I mean, Halo's old, so there's definitely no way I'm gonna be playing a AAA game. Most people still have the 1080s or something decently close, so this is a 1080 at 240 hertz, 1 millisecond response time, bright display, like curved. What more could you ever want? This is awesome. 100% recommend this. I love it. Only thing is a stand, because I would like to have that be able to adjust up and down as anyone would, but I'm sure you could pop something else on there. Oh, and speakers. That would be a cool addition, just to have a set of speakers. But then again, if you do have just a set of speakers thrown in there, they're gonna sound like crap. So you get what you get, really. But for the price, I mean, come on. This is awesome. What do you think? Is it amazing? The tail says yes.